Today, we're exploring a unique question. Does the Quran address concepts relevant to social media? With the rise of digital communication, social media has become central to modern life, influencing how we connect, share information, and express ourselves. While the Quran was revealed over 1,400 years ago, some scholars and researchers believe it provides guidance on issues we face today, including aspects of communication, ethics, and the impact of spreading information. Using AI, we aim to look at this impartially, seeking evidence and logical connections. To start, let's consider the Quran's guidance on communication and speech. The Quran places significant emphasis on how we communicate, highlighting the importance of truth, integrity, and responsibility in sharing information. For instance, Surah Al-Hujurat 49:6 advises, "O you who have believed, if there comes to you a disobedient one with information, investigate, lest you harm a people out of ignorance and become, over what you have done, regretful." This verse calls for verifying information before acting on it, a principle that resonates deeply in the age of social media, where misinformation spreads rapidly. Using AI to analyze the frequency and context of similar verses, we see a recurring emphasis on caution in speech and verification of facts, which align well with today's need for responsible sharing on social platforms. From a deductive perspective, this principle suggests that the Quran values critical thinking and awareness in communication, relevant to modern issues like fake news and viral misinformation. What do you think? Is this advice timeless or uniquely suited to today's digital world? Let us know your perspective in the comments. Another key aspect is the Quran's guidance on gossip and slander. Social media has given us platforms for open expression, but it also amplifies gossip and criticism. The Quran addresses this behavior in several verses, including Surah Al-Humazah 104, 1-2. Woe to every slanderer and backbiter who collects wealth and continuously counts it. The term backbiter here is often interpreted as someone who talks ill about others behind their back, which is surprisingly relevant to the nature of online gossip and subtweeting. AI-assisted text analysis shows that the Quran repeatedly warns against spreading harmful speech, gossip, and slander. This aligns with modern concerns about cyberbullying, trolling, and online harassment. Inductively, we can conclude that while social media has changed how people communicate, the underlying issues of slander, reputation, and respect remain relevant. Do you think the Quran's advice on gossip applies to social media today? Share your thoughts below. Let's also look at the Quran's perspective on humility and self-expression. Social media often encourages self-promotion, influencing people to present an idealized version of their lives, which can lead to issues of pride and competition. In Surah Luqman 31, verse 18, it advises, "And do not turn your cheek in contempt toward people, and do not walk through the earth exultantly. Indeed, Allah does not like everyone self-deluded and boastful." This guidance emphasizes humility, urging people to avoid arrogance and conceit. In today's social media context, this can relate to the culture of seeking validation through likes, followers, and showcasing an inflated sense of self-worth. AI analysis shows that verses discouraging arrogance and pride appear frequently, suggesting that humility is a core value in Quranic teachings. From a deductive standpoint, this principle implies that self-promotion and vanity are behaviors to be mindful of, even on platforms where self-expression is the norm. Do you think social media encourages or discourages humility? Let us know what you think. Next, let's consider the Quran's guidance on envy and comparison. Social media can create a culture of comparison where people feel pressured to measure their lives against others. Surah An-Nisa 4:32 states, "And do not wish for that by which Allah has made some of you exceed others. For men is a share of what they have earned, and for women is a share of what they have earned." This verse encourages focusing on one's blessings rather than envying others, a message that resonates in today's world of curated social media feeds. AI's analysis of related verses shows a consistent theme of contentment and gratitude, discouraging envy. Inductively, this advice speaks to the emotional pitfalls of comparing oneself to others, a feeling magnified by social media. The Quran's guidance here could be seen as a reminder to maintain perspective and appreciate one's own life. Do you think this advice is especially relevant in the age of Instagram and Facebook? Drop a comment and tell us your thoughts. The Quran also emphasizes privacy and respect for boundaries, a relevant theme on social media. In Surah An-Nur 24:27, it states, "O you who have believed, do not enter houses other than your own houses until you ascertain, welcome, and greet their inhabitants." Although this verse is about physical privacy, the principle can be applied to respecting others' online spaces and boundaries. Sharing personal information or intruding into people's lives without permission can be seen as a breach of privacy, a common issue on social media. AI analysis shows that the Quran places high value on respecting others' privacy and personal space. Deductively, these teachings imply a respect for boundaries that could help prevent oversharing and invasion of privacy online. Do you think we're losing respect for privacy on social media? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Finally, let's discuss the Quran's guidance on the power of positive influence. Social media has immense potential for good, allowing people to spread knowledge, compassion, and support. In Surah Al-Asr 103:1-3, it states, "By time indeed, mankind is in loss, except for those who have believed and done righteous deeds and advised each other to truth and advised each other to patience." This verse encourages positive influence and truthful advice, aligning with the potential of social media to uplift and educate. Using AI, we see that verses encouraging mutual support and patience appear frequently, suggesting that positive social influence is highly valued. Inductively, we could interpret this as an encouragement to use social media responsibly, spreading kindness rather than division. Are you using your social platforms to create a positive impact? Share how you use social media for good in the comments. In summary, while the Quran was revealed long before social media, its guidance on integrity, humility, respect for privacy, and positivity remain remarkably relevant. By using AI to analyze these verses, we can see that the Quran provides timeless principles that align well with the ethical challenges of today's digital age. Whether it's avoiding gossip, respecting privacy, or promoting kindness, these teachings can provide valuable reminders for navigating social media responsibly. If you found this analysis helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more explorations of timeless wisdom in a modern context. Share this video with others who might find value in these insights. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to uncovering more fascinating connections with you in our next episode.